Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Trigga. If you guys don't already know, all my social media stuff will be linked over here, so if you guys would like, please give me a follow. But what's going on, guys? How was your week? Hopefully you guys did something productive, something that benefited you guys, maybe saved a little bit of your money so you could buy some things maybe you wanted. But hope everyone was well, had a successful week, maybe smiled, maybe made some people happy. Who knows? Whatever you did, I hope it was well. But in today's episode, guys, we're gonna be installing something. It is related to what we installed last week, which was my 3-inch custom NFA/Trigga 1-of-1 3-inch long tube intake system. If you haven't watched the video, I'm gonna link it right here. Go ahead and give it a watch. It is a system, it's very informational, so you can fully understand what you're getting into if that is the way you're gonna be going to get maybe a long tube intake system for your Z. So let's show you guys what I have in the small edit. Alright, so some of you guys may ask, what is this? This is like an air duct, kind of similar to these brake ducts. Hey, if you haven't watched the video, I'll link it right here. Go ahead and watch it. But this is used for like brake cooling. But this is gonna do the same concept, but since now we have long tube intakes and our filters are right here, so you get the idea if you haven't watched the video, but it's right here. I wanted to have a port somehow somewhere around here like this. You guys get the idea like that, and then obviously the mirror image of it like this on this side, but let's just say on this side. I'm gonna integrate somewhere this into the bumper where it doesn't touch the bash bar as well, and it's gonna have it so air can cleanly pass right through. Who doesn't like carbon fiber? Just look at this, it's so pretty. So what I did was I took cardboard and I went ahead and traced the shape of this using Sharpie. I outlined it. So this is the same as this duct. This section is the whole outer section that has the lip on it that goes like this, and then this inner section is this mouth. Now what we're gonna do is on the bumper, when we cut this out, however we cut this out in here, we're gonna only want to take this inner section out, because you're gonna want to leave the outer section where you could drill the holes. Mounting hardware that I had went ahead and got so you can mount these ducts to the bumper. So first, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go ahead and with a razor cut this section out just like this. This is nicer cardboard, this was kind of messy, and then mock this up on the car for measurements and making sure they're even and straight, because trust me, you don't want to mess up and have it looking funky in the front. And that's something I'm going to verify like 50,000 times, because I would do something like that. Okay, so due to the bash bar that I have on this car, I can't put these ducts like right in the middle. I kind of wanted to put it right here, but the back of the ducts will hit the bash bar, so like this is the best area. But I guess that area is okay, because air is going to be able to go in and then it'll be able to go up and circulate into the area where the intake is going to be sucking it in. So this is what it is. This is the mark where I'm going to cut to put the tow strap out, so when I do want to tow the car, it pulls, it doesn't rip my bumper. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take tape and we're going to tape the whole bumper, that way we can begin the cutting. Alright guys, so now I have the mock-up of where I want the vents to be. I know they might look uneven, but they're not. It's going to be just enough so we'll be able to put the ducts in and exactly see how it is. But yeah, you're going to probably want to start smaller like the inside and then just work your way out. Let's hope this goes well.
Cock that motherfucker back, Q.
Okay guys, so I ended up cutting the bumper last night. Everything was fine, but I ended up having to modify the size of the holes for these in order for it to be able to fit, because as you guys can see right there, this black bar right here is the bash bar, which goes under the bumper. I built it this way to protect the front end, so that's fine. But these are put on right now. They look nice. I like how they look. Now I'm just gonna use a Dremel burr to clean these up, like make these all round and nice, and then we'll be ready to as well bolt them into the bumper. So with the burr too, with the sharp one, I'm just gonna mark these on the bumper, and I'm just gonna make holes to be able to use the hardware we bought for them. This is gonna look sick. We're also gonna put like a metal mesh right there so stuff doesn't like fly straight into. So what I did was I put the hardware in as well. I cut the mesh to the size. I cut the holes bigger. So this is how it looks. Came out exactly how I wanted it to. And example right now, like this, I took the mesh, put it on, and then with a set of shears, you're gonna want to cut around it. And then we're gonna make some holes in the bumper where we're gonna actually zip tie the mesh to the bumper where it won't be visible, but that way the mesh doesn't go anywhere. And this is just being safe by doing it, so like flies or anything on the freeway can't go in, because that would kind of suck if it goes in and hits the filters, you know, or just when it rains. You're able to put tape over it so water doesn't hit the filters, rather too when it's just an open hole you won't be able to do anything. These look very nice, but I don't think this car being so dirty makes such a decent look for them, but I don't know. I had them in mind. They came out pretty good. I'm happy with them. What you guys saw right now was me making an incision into my bumper again to make this Sparco tow harness stick out like this. I originally wanted it to be like this too. The purpose of this is so when you hook it up to a tow truck, the winch or whatever it's called, sorry if I mispronounced it, is pulling you. You want this to be pulling it rather to where it was under here. It would pull like this, it would rip my bumper. So you want to give it some slack, but this doesn't look like it's gonna in any damage my bumper, and that's the point. And it's just, who doesn't like race car? I love the way this thing came out. These air ducts came out so nice. Overall, great success. Hey, shout out to Borat. Alright, so now that this install is done, let's talk about it a little bit. So this install actually had a purpose behind it. The purpose was for these holes to open up the front of the bumper so airflow can easily go straight into the bumper and up into the intake, so those large 3-inch AEM air filters are going to be able to suck up the air and deliver it to the throttle bodies. As you guys might have noticed, I've been doing intake series, so like the past 2 videos have been, if you haven't watched it, right here, up here, you guys click it, but it's about the breathing and our intake system for the car. And maybe you guys can guess what the next mod can be. I wonder what else could remain for the intake system. Well, guys, if you do guess it, please guess it in the comments down below. I am interested. Maybe if someone guesses it correctly, I'll send them a sticker package that I have of the Z and some other stuff. But something just to make it interesting, guys. But yeah, if you think you know, please comment below. This was functional. This was cool. It is kind of scary cutting into your bumper, just because if you do mess it up, it is toast. You have to buy a new one. Almost happened to me. But luckily for me, I saved the day. Trigga for the win. Anyways, I was able to fix it. I made the holes bigger as well. Like I explained, I wanted more airflow to be able to go in. I feel like that whole thing that came from wherever I bought it from, it was very small and I messed up too, but fixed it. Looks nice. I'm happy with it. Toe strap is hanging out. If you do plan on going with one of those, if you don't have the aftermarket bumper, you're cool, because the factory stock bumpers have that place where it comes out and the tow hook screws in. But if you do have a bash bar, you're probably gonna want to do something like this so you don't rip your bumper. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, disliked it, please go ahead. I encourage you, just in the comment section, let me know why. Maybe there's something I could do differently. What didn't you like? But if you're just a hater too, no problem. I love my haters. And yeah, but thank you for watching, guys. Really do appreciate it. I love each and one of you guys. You guys are the best. Thank you for the unconditional support. And guys, remember, just keep saving your money, keep dreaming, keep following your goals. But the only way, the guaranteed way, is you can reach anything if you save money, if you have money. Money doesn't bring happiness, but it for sure does give you a peace of mind that you don't have to worry about. But thanks, guys. Have a good week. I'm looking forward to seeing each and one of you next Saturday.